But yeah, I went to places like that.
Thanks, man. But so the first thing I was saying is that on vPilot, once you log in, you're gonna put in your call sign. It could be whatever you want. It could be a aircraft registration, and then on aircraft code, you're gonna put D. So if you're flying a Caravan, you type Caravan.
5.17 American 1724. Connect.
Sorry, guys. Apologize. Be talking and talking and talking. And then the second field, you put your aircraft type. And that's going to be, so if you're flying a Caravan, you type Caravan. Put the code for the Caravan is Charlie C208. And that's all good. So, yeah. You can put the, if you're flying a Caravan, if you're flying something else and you don't know the code, you can type in on a chat and I can help you with that. So the other thing I was saying is I'm going to set the heading. So the first setting is going to be 2-9er and 3,500. So you're going to set it to 3,500. I went through my start sequence here. Beacon is on. Nav lights on. I'm not going to turn on the taxi lights on yet. This is my second flight on this plane. Yeah, the ICAO. So for vPilot connects the flight simulator on that sim. So basically, that's basically what it is. The V-Pilot's for pilots, and it connects your aircraft to the VetSim network. That's basically what it is. Alright, let me look at the altimeter setting for Grand Bahama International. Grand Bahama International. We're looking at 3000. So that would be so we don't sometimes these guys come back from work super late and they don't make it to the event. It's kind of early for some time zones. So I have a little bit of time to help you out. Should we need to? Airport code is Mike Golf Yankee Foxtrot. So I have all the info on Discord. I posted on Discord today. Let me send you the link up here for for all the information that's on there. Some of that information I don't have to worry about. If you want to keep it really, really simple, like just get up and going and flying, you don't need all of it. Let me know if you can get to it. Again, that's on my Discord. So you see there the departure airport time, arrival, coming right back to this airport. I will be flying in Kodiak. And the flight plan, I'm not sure you would need to worry about that, but not necessarily. And then if you open this flight plan, you might not know how to do it now, but you can figure it out later. On Flight Simulator 2020, it's already going to throw it on your GPS, so if you want to follow the GPS, you can. I don't, not for this one, I do just really get for it. And I usually zoom in all the way. The only thing I can see is when I'm at the actual airport. So that way, my reference is only adding and looking outside. And the chart. So let me know if you got it. I'm not sure if there's a way to open a flight plan from here. There would be a way to program it, but it takes a long time.
Miami approach, Phenom 72 for November.
Yeah, Miami is very, very close. You'll probably be hearing a lot of Miami traffic. Oh, you know what?
Yeah, I was gonna say 10,008
To 45.
3000.
And the other thing I'm going to do is set the comm frequency. So I'm going to go ahead and set the comms.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Going to 2.8, because that's what we talk. So I'm doing that here. And this is the comm. You can either do on this one or this one. And it's going to change the one on top. 122 is white, and then the arrow so that becomes active. Let me go ahead and change my. 1 second. Push the talk. There you go. Okay. It's no problem, Ducky. It's actually good that you told me, because I can fix it. So let's see what's going on here. Is that better now? It should be a little better. And you're right, I'm looking here at my audio levels, and it is there you go, that should be better now. Let me know. I think I'm gonna from now on, what I'm gonna do is start maybe 15 minutes earlier, just to help out you guys getting on board. Also 1 minute. And the other thing you want to do is assign a button to your PTT on vPilot, so that when you push that button, you talk on a radio. If you want to. Now, if you fly with me together as in formation, like if you feel comfortable talking on a radio, then you can fly with me and we can fly under one call sign. If we do that, then you would have to put... No, wait a second. Just thinking about rules here real quick. No, never mind. It would be... You just put whatever call sign you have, and I'll be the one making radio calls. I've done it a couple times on that sim. Not many. One of them there was a controller, the other time there wasn't. One time with a controller. Heading mode, and we'll be doing I do speak. What you can do is if you're the next aircraft following me. There's no problem, Ken. No problem. There's nobody here yet, so I'm actually taking advantage of that time that we have. Because usually it's like they get up here and we get up and go, right? Everybody's already set up. It's your first time. It's no big deal. So the aircraft, the radio calls. If you taxi behind me and you're not flying with me or at the same time as formation, then you just repeat. If you're the aircraft immediately behind me, just repeat the radio calls and do the same thing I'm doing, and it should be fine. Basically, the stream is a little bit delayed, so if you follow whatever heading I'm doing, whatever altitude, then you should be fine. And you can put in your screen here if it's easier for you. I'm gonna show you for the first leg. So the next one is Mike Yankee Alpha Whiskey. So you can come here, direct to, and you go on the small knob, rotate the small knob until you get Mike, and then Yankee on the small knob. So I use the large knob to go to the next one. Then I go to Mike Yankee. There you go. Alpha. And whiskey. So if I do a direct to here, see that's already 6 selected there. If I press enter here, it's gonna draw a line direct to the next airport. We don't have ATC, so you don't necessarily have to do the normal calls that you do to ATC. But for this is like traffic calls. It's basically Unicom calls that you do radio calls. And a few basics are, so we're departing runway 06, right? I'm going to pull it up here. Let me look here. Oops, wrong thing. That's the wrong one. Pull up the chat. There we go. So there you go. So we are here, right? And now it taxi to runway 6. Or actually, it's usually depart on. I need to check the winds. But usually 2-4. I'll take off from Bravo. So I would say this is apron. And I would say Fusion, Fort Charlie Juliet, Grand Bahama, or Freeport. So you can say this Freeport traffic, Fusion, Fort Charlie Juliet, taxiing to runway 06 at Bravo via apron, hotel, and Bravo. Or I would actually say taxi to runway 24 via apron, hotel, holding point runway 24 at Bravo. That's basically what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna kind of do a little bit slower today, which is fine to me. So you get used to it. Yeah, you could. Oh, if you would do a flight solo, that's kind of how it would be. And just pay attention to on a frequency. As long as you're tuned in 1228, you're gonna listen to everything I say, or on the video too. Try to think. I'll think about it, and then I'll let you know. No problem. No problem, no problem. It's always good, man. I appreciate it. So. Looks like there's a bunch of aircraft over in Nassau, but there will be no factor for us. MYXC. Really? Oh. Now we can do, like, if you can't find a waypoint, you can let me know, or wherever you are. I'm gonna tell you, I can tell you which heading to go, and just keep an eye on your airspeed. As long as you stay, like once you're in cruise, you stay at about 150 knots, you should be fine. With that heading, 150 knots, and you get to the airport. So, let me see if I have it here. So let's see. You say you can't find MYXZ, Mike Yankee X-Ray Zulu. So let me look here. X-Ray. Yeah, I see it on there. I don't know why you wouldn't see it. I'm not sure. I don't know if it would be related to. It shouldn't be related to the scenery that I sent over on Discord. But you have to install that before you load Flight Simulator. But I don't think it would affect that because the navigation database is separate. So, are you loaded in? You did go. Mikey and Key X-ray Zulu. Yeah, that's the last lag before we come back here. And Ducky, the audio better? Let's take a quick look here. I'm gonna load up my cameras. Yeah. Yeah, the honeycomb is cool, but I don't. I told you what I think. I want a honeycomb, but I don't. I think the money spent on honeycomb can be used on some other stuff. You're gonna get more out of it, more of the sim. I think. Some of the people that are on my Discords and people that fly with me do have the honeycomb, and I think it's really, really cool. It's probably one of, if not the best, but good. Okay, so flight ID is gonna be on the left side, I think. Let me disconnect and reconnect on vPilot. Or I'm going to disconnect and connect so I see the feed. So first is call sign. That's where you're going to put where your call sign is. It could be any aircraft registration, or it could be, whatever, almost whatever you want on there, as long as it's less than 7 characters. The second one is the type code. So that would be the aircraft code. ICAO code. And you have to be at the airport. Loaded in the airport or loading into the airport for that to work. Where did you park? See if I can find you. Which parking spot were you? And I want to see if the parking spots on here reflect. No, they don't. But I'll find you though. All right, let me see if I can find you over here with the drone camera. Yeah. It is. Mine is plastic, but it works well. And I've had it for over 10 years. I've never, I mean, sometimes you just need, just like anything, you just need to keep it clean. And where are you loaded in? Because I don't see you. At least not yet. Let's see here. Which aircraft? You should be showing in on VetSim's screen here soon. Or Volanta. Let me look at Volanta, see if I see you on there. Volanta. What I think, in my opinion, is rudder pedals. Is if you have a, yeah, the joystick doesn't really cut it sometimes, and I tend to agree to that. But the rudder pedals are crucial in flying. It works. Okay. Oh, that's okay. So that's one thing about. There you are. Okay, you cannot. I see you now. For next time, and that's my fault. I forgot to tell you that. Do not load on a runway, never. But it's fine. You didn't know, and it's like I said, it's my fault, and I see you here. Cool. All right. If you're ready to go, then we can go. The two of us. Cool. And I'm going to start making the radar calls here. Let me pull up my charts. Let me just double check the winds as well. Yeah, we're departing 2-4. It's just one knot wind, but we're going to take off 2-4. Oh, the voice thing. Okay. So now that you're connected, and I see you there, you need to set up your radio to 122.8. If you look here, you see this part inside is the active radio frequency. So what I did is I came on here. You always change the standby on a G1000. G1000 is the name of this system. This is you're gonna change the bigger number to 122. I'm gonna do it again. So let me swap out. So I'm gonna send that to, switch that to 122.8. The inner knob is gonna switch whatever is after the decimal. So there you go, 122.8. Now once that's loaded, and it's correct, 122.8, you just press this, and now it's become active. When you have yours active, then let me do a radio check, and then you see if you can hear me. No, it's not your bad. You didn't know. It's no big deal. It's better to find out on an airport where there's no ATC than finding out where there's ATC with really busy runway. But it's a lot of stuff to take in, and steps to keep in mind. So no worries, man. Absolutely not. I'm just having fun here. first time flying this aircraft. So that works. Were you able to set it up? 122.8. So as long as and you can see here or you can see here. So as long as 1228 is here, then you're already on frequency. Then you just need to assign a PTT button for the mic on vPilot. On the yoke, I have it on the left side, and the button that it's in front towards the screen or towards the panel, and on the joystick, same thing. The one on top with the trigger one. Check my fuel real quick here. Yeah, 50% should be good. I'm gonna add a little bit of a load just so we see some boxes. Not much. It's too much. I don't want to be too heavy because it's the first time flying this plane and I don't want to throw off the weights and everything. Yeah, not 12485. It's going to be a 122.8. So right here, you're going to change to 122. And here, you're going to change to 8. There we go. And then let's just swap that. I'm just going to change here to 123 so you see how it swaps. So once I swap, see now 123 is on the active. That's not where I want to be. I want to be at 122.8. I would highly recommend you get used to flying on this aircraft that you're doing now on MedSim, and then you switch off to something else. Once we get controllers, then you need to follow the whatever it is that they're asking us to do. See, where are you? Oh, there you are, right there. Then I'm going to put my flaps down. There we go. It's hot in here. Actually, it's got AC on it. I set the AC to 22. So it's nice inside. Oh, the side tack is good too. The yoke is good, side tack. Yeah, it's not a honeycomb, but I don't have a honeycomb, and side tack is. It's also like a more affordable version, and it works for flight sim. Yes, so you're gonna go. Let me share my screen. Give me a second. Alright, so you're going to go on vPilot, on settings, push to talk, and you're gonna set the new BTT key or button here. Once you press the button, it's usually the left button on the yoke towards the panel. So if I push there, it's gonna assign that. I'm gonna do another button just so you see. So there's one I switched. And I'll set it again to this one. Wait a second, let me just do this real quick. Oh no, it's not changing. Hold on a second. That would be a problem. There you go. Alright, so once you do that, then you apply. Okay. And then once you push the button, you can test it by holding a button and saying Freeport traffic, your call sign, which is, let me see your call sign. Oh, I see you on there now. Your call sign is Michael Flema 7862. What Michael Flema is? I need to look up the ICAO. Oh, Mongolian Airlines. Their call sign is Mongol Air. So you're gonna say Mongol Air 7862. Radio check. Freeport traffic, Mongol Air 7862. Radio check. Man, you know, I really want to fly to Mongolia. I would love to go. I actually wanted to do that Trans-Siberian from Moscow to Ulaanbaatar. Will be awesome. Nice. Yeah, Mongol Air is cool. I've flown there on that sim. I flew A320, I think. No, I don't remember. Whatever it was, I flew to Beijing from there. Would love to go in real life, though. Lucky you. Alright, so whenever you're ready and you do your radio check, we can go. If you don't, there you are. I don't hear you yet. I hear somebody's pushing a mic. That's probably you. So I've only static coming so far. If it's you, let go of the mic. It's stuck in. Let me turn around here. Just a little bit. I'm just gonna turn around. I'm not gonna go yet. Okay, sounds good. Your mic is stuck though. So I will check that button. You're either holding it or you're or the button is stuck. Yeah, I don't hear anything yet. Alternatively, on VetSim, you can type too on the text box. You don't really need to talk if you don't want to. Number 23. Huh, I don't know. It's weird. Try reassigning it. I don't know what's the button number. On mine, let me see here. On mine, what is it? I have no idea. On mine, it would be... mine is button 1. Okay. Yeah, I don't know which one is button 9 on SciTech. Let me look here. There we go. Now it seems not to be stuck anymore. Not sure which one is 9. Yes, another radio is coming on and off, and it's stuck on now. Again. Nine. Oh, you put it on the right side? On 9? I would use, what is it? 1. No, I can't hear you. I don't hear you. If I hear you, you were here on the stream. Because it's whatever someone says on the frequency, you're here on the stream. I can try to pull up something close and put in comp 2. Two 5175. There's nothing close that is transmitting now. Oh, it's your 5175. I see you pushing the mic, but I don't hear anything. 25175. Do you want to try to figure this out another day, and we just fly along? So you just follow me? Now, if we do that, we're gonna fly literally like right next to each other, and I'm gonna do all the radio calls. We'll fly what will be a formation flight, and on formation flight, you only go by one of the call signs. You can turn off your transponder, and then you're not gonna show. So you can leave it here on standby, and that's all. Okay, cool. Just make sure yours here. So when you go on this menu, click on transponder, leave it on standby, and I'll have mine on. I'll have mine on now. Code is going to be VFR 1200. There you go. So mine is on. You can see the status here, so standby. Right, yours should say just standby. The code really doesn't matter if you're on standby. So mine is on. Alrighty. So if you're ready, I'm ready to go. Let's make sure I'm transmitting. Yes, okay, cool. Welcome back, Ducky. Alright. Report traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet is taxiing the hotel. Holding point runway 24 at Bravo. Alright, let's go. Let's make this happen. Parking brakes released, so let's add power. Our initial heading is 029, and we'll be flying at 3,500 feet. Alright, let's go. If the controller asks to call, I will call him and let him know we're flying in formation. And it's a VETSIM familiarization flight. They'll be fine with it. 99.9% chances that they'll be fine with it. That's the way I think, Dougie. That's exactly how I think. Buying it used, cleaning it up, make sure all the sensors are working and everything, and you know, because then you do like a step upgrade. I do not plan on upgrading my yoke, not yet. Alright, let me look. Cool, you're right behind me. Alright, so initial heading 029, and the altitude is 3,500. And you don't, these are the only things you really need to set up. And the other thing I am going to do is time it. So I'm going to do there. traffic, Fusion 4, Charlie Juliet 1 short runway 24 Bravo. 3,500, it's right here. The altitude set is here. The heading set is here. And then you don't need to do this. You don't need to time because I'll be timing it. What would I upgrade? One thing hardware-wise. I'm trying to think because a lot of the things, like I said, well, I'm making that myself. It's not like I'm gonna buy it. Not that I can make a yoke, I cannot. Let me see here. Oh, we'll work on that later. Ken, we'll work on that later. That is model matching, and that's done through vPilot, and we can fix that later. Yeah, and that's exactly what I was thinking, immersion. So as far as immersion, I have a Node Connect, Xbox 360 Connect, and my idea is to interface it with the PC so that it tracks my head movement. I have tested it before. So you move your head a little bit and it actually turns the view on the cockpit. So that will probably be my next upgrade. That's the next upgrade on my list. All right, if you're ready for takeoff, we can go. So here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to, if you're gonna fly information, I'm gonna line up on the right side of the runway. If you wanna line up on the left, you can. If you wanna fly information, you line up on the left. If you don't want to fly, like take off at the same time, you don't feel comfortable, then you can take off a little bit behind and follow. Freeport traffic, Vision 4 Charlie Juliet is lining up runway 24 at Bravo. Now I'm gonna pull back a little bit so that just so I can see you coming. That should be enough. Oh, you're going on Echo. Okay, cool. That works. Echo works. Alright, so you're lining up behind me, so I'm going to do the center line then. Cool. Alright. We're ready. Freeport traffic, Vision 4 Charlie Juliet is departing runway 24, proceeding to the north at 3,500 VFR. Start the timer. Climb FUI. Flight level change. Flaps coming up. Ah! Tell you got a really good reason. Sorry guys, you have a really good reason to sleep in the in a living room. That's funny. Alright, 3,500. And I'm gonna try to keep my speed. Let me know if you're keeping up. Enrico, of course I remember you. How are you? Banking left. Right, let me see. Oh, there you are, I see you. I'm gonna slow down so you can try to get a... Slow down a little bit. So I'll keep it at, say, about 110 knots until you figure out what's up. I can't complain, man. We're flying to some really cool little airports in the Bahamas today. Yeah, keep it 108 for now. Alright, so this lag is... Let me pull it up here again. $18 minutes. 18 minutes at 150, but good. So you're coming. Oh, let me look. Oh, I see you now. Oh, you're speeding up. Okay, cool. I'll go back to my normal cruise. So keep it at about 150 knots. Should be here on my left wing somewhere. There you are. That's good, man. That's awesome. Don't worry about like if you're not really comfortable with altitude, don't worry about it much. There's probably nobody around us. Let me see. Yeah, nobody around us, so. And even the traffic that fly in the area, they'll be flying higher. They're not going to fly this low. So I'll keep it at 150. Oh, you got the... What is it called? The... VFR or something? Do 150. Let me look at your. Let's see how you're moving along. I lost you. Sternal. Yeah, I don't know where you're at. Nice, very nice. I don't see you though, so I don't know where you're at. Now, what you can do to know which airport it is, you can just keep an eye on my screen, and you recognize like the same land features. So I'm seeing like a small island to my left here, and nothing still on a horizon. And that island should be, hold on, let me pull it up real quick here. Wait a sec. Not sure what's it called. But there should be an intersection in here. Yeah, there is Latin VFR, I think it is, right? Started flying this plane today, so there's some things. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what I wanted. Wanted to see where the backlight is. Still don't see you. What heading do you have on set on your airplane? Looking on a Big Mac, it looks like you're behind me. Okay, let me look here. Your ground speed, 153. Yeah, we're right around the same ground speed. Oh, there you are, behind me. Cool. I see you now. Nice. Yeah, I think the Caravan is a really, really good start for getting used to some of the things. Yeah, they're coming up. They're coming up with the A350, but that's going to take, I think it's still going to take a little bit of time. They're still developing it. It's promising, though. Okay, hold on. Before you hand fly, did you push heading on here? So you push heading so that it follows the heading, and then you push flight director. So the flight director needs to be on, and you would see this magenta V on here when the flight director is on, and the heading should be on. And then once you turn on the autopilot here, I don't remember if this is the same kind for the Caravan, but if you turn on the autopilot, then, and it should say here AP. So let me know what's showing here, 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 and if you see the V, that's basically showing what the autopilot is doing, what heading is set to and what altitude is set. I have not flown on the A350 yet. I want to. Flown 787, A380, but not A350. Alright, so our first stop is Mike Yankee Alpha Whiskey and that is Walker K. Walker K. And we're doing runway 927. So all the same. Okay. Let me try to think what else could be. So if your AP is green, heading is green, altitude is green, 3,500. What is it not doing? So what is, or maybe what is it doing wrong? Sounds good. I did not set this one. Let's see, how do you set this one? I want to set the barrel units. No, that's not what I want. Oh, you know what? It should be just this. Yeah, that's it. Cool. Heading and you're losing altitude. Oh, you know what? Can you send me a screenshot of your screen? Of your panel? Only this part. Actually, this part, and if you can send one of this part, you can take a picture with your phone like you did. I want to see what could be the issue. Nice. Okay. That's cool. Like I said, it's a good, very, very good chance. There's nobody with us, and it's a good chance to familiarize with the aircraft and procedures and all that stuff. Oh, you don't like the new Icelandair livery? I like it. Although I do like the yellow and blue one. That was probably my favorite from the last few years, that is. Yeah, the letters are too blocky, right? The new Icelandair livery. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to start descending to 1,000 slowly. So, altitude select is going to go to 1,000. Alright, I'll look at your screen. Just give me a second and I'll look. And I'm going to do flight level change. Let's do 150 knots. And I'll power back a little bit. Walker's Gate traffic, Port Challenger is descending from 3,500 down to 1,500 feet Port Challenger. To a nice 500 feet per minute descent. Let me look at your screen. Okay, so what you can do is do flight level change. So you do flight level change, which is FLC, and then keep this at about 100, although now you're going to descend. So don't worry about it. Just change the altitude to 2,500, 1,500. Do the flight level change and then just power back a little bit. 140, 150 knots is good. I agree. It's way too blocky. I don't like it. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The big white with blue. I don't like that. Oh, shoot. You lost control? Alright, let me look here real quick. If you lose control... Oh yeah, you're gone. Okay, it's fine. Load into... let's do this. Load into... let me see how long is the next leg. 3.7 minutes, 4.3. So load into the third airport, which is Mike Yankee Alpha X-ray. I'm going to type in on the chat. Mike Yankee Alpha X-ray. I'll be there in a little bit. Yeah, let me look up the, you mean... And I'll take my time, Ken. Don't worry about it. You get off the... You crash, you just get off, go back to the main menu, and load yourself up at that airport. And I'll see you there in a little bit. I'll be landing there in a little bit. Don't worry about it. Iceland Air. Livery. You mean this one. I know the one you mean. This one. Wait. This one. I don't like it either. I do not like it. Right? It's on the chat. Mike Yankee Alpha X-ray is the airport code. Mike Yankee Alpha X-ray. Alright, I need to get myself ready to land here. Let's do a little bit to the right. Like 10 degrees to the right. So heading 040. And Walker Gate traffic. Future 4 Challenger is over flying the field at 1,500. We'll be landing on runway runway 09, correction. We'll be landing runway 09er. The Ryanair looking one. Yeah, I don't like it either. I liked this one. This one is, I think it was really, really beautiful. Alright guys, I need to get turn off the autopilot here and get a hands on the controls. Awesome. So one thing I didn't do is turn on these guys. There's the airport, flying over the airport. Walker's K traffic, Future 4 Challenger, it says turning left downwind for runway 09er. Still getting used to this aircraft. Still getting used to it. You go very easy on a power on this plane. Welcome skate traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Judas, turning base runway 09er. Full flaps.
500.
Should go a little bit higher. The airport should be to my left. Or actually, I passed it. Yeah, I did. That turn was quick, man. There you go. Welcome to traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet, starting final runway 09er. Oh my god. That's fine. You need to go, you need to go. It's all good. Thanks for flying along. Alright, let's see what you said. Let's stop here real quick. Catch up with the, yeah, it was a nice, kind of an accidental landing. This aircraft is so much harder to, fly than the Caravan, I feel like. It's almost like they look very similar, but they're completely different aircraft. But alright, let's go to the next one. Walker skate traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet, taxiing down runway 9er, backtrack 9er. We'll be departing to the east, Walker skate. Good night, Ken. Thanks for coming along, and you know, we'll keep on doing. Like I said, I'll come in 15 minutes early, so you know I can ask some questions, and this is just in case like other people show up, so we have a little bit of time to chat. And thus, time to set up this aircraft is a lot faster than the Caravan I usually fly. I mean, I like it too. So Ducky, on this specific landing, I had to, since I was coming at an angle, I had to apply a lot of rudder to correct the direction. I'm still a little sloppy on the controls of this aircraft. I make sure our trim is set correctly. It should be. That's the other thing that's, thanks, Dougie. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's not. It's, Kodiak. I'm flying a Kodiak today. They look very similar, but the Kodiak is a little smaller. Cool aircraft, too. And I loaded in the cargo version. So I got boxes, carrying boxes. Alright, we're going to do 3,500. So I'm going to set the altitude. 3,005. And our new heading is... Hold on a second. Oh, it's going to be another long flight. This is 20 minutes on a heading of 123. Escape traffic, Vision 4 Charlie Units, departing runway 9er, proceed to the east at 3,500 VFR. They look very similar, man. They're like very, very similar. Hope I don't mess up. Flight level change, and let's climb at VX. Is it not engaging? There we go. I don't know why I got back to 73. You shouldn't have. You know, climb at VX. Oh, we do 173 because that's our VX, is that? I love the Caravan too. It's an awesome aircraft. All right, let me go back on a clock here, 1 hour, so we're not flying in the dark. And change the real weather as well. I forgot about that. I don't know if we'll be able to do 3,500. Let's see. We might. That was nice that Ken joined in, at least for a little bit. 123 is the heading. Like this plane. It's just more tricky to land and take off. The Caravan feels like a big, to me, feels and flies like a 172. A lot like it. This one doesn't. It's different. Alright, so we are right on course to Mike Yankee Alpha X-Ray. Do not remember which airport is that. Let me look here real quick. So that would be Spanish K. Wait, what? What comment? Movie American made with the boxes. You can make the comment, I don't mind. If it's something that you think I would get offended, it's hard to get me offended. Oh, Brandenburg, yes, nice, the old airport. Oh yeah, you mentioned that time. The aircrafts that you saw, they were rare aircraft, and you saw the Air Force, the 757. That's cool. So over at the airbase where that aircraft is based off, every year, so if you ever plan to, come to the Washington area, I think it's in May or June, don't remember. They have an air show. Last air show we went, this one, I think it was last year, they had a flight demo of the 757. It was pretty cool. No flight demo, they basically just flew by and a couple times. It was nice. That was pretty cool. And you get to see a lot of aircraft too. That's fine. You can make, I'm smuggling ice cream. I don't mind. See, this series of bush flying, or used to call adventure flying, one of the flights that, one of the ones that we did was in the Amazon, and that was like some illegal fuels on there. It's pretty cool. That's nice. The KC-135. If it's the US version, it's KC-135. It's pretty cool. It's a cool aircraft. With the new engines, CFM. That's nice. What was the air show called? I mean, I don't know if you mentioned. You might have. It's funny, the guy, I got scared for a second here because the guy outside started his car and the tone of the engine sounds a lot like what this plane sound if the engine failed. And I was like, oh, what's up? It's funny. Oh, we were making it a little bit quicker than planned today. Oh, I was gonna go back 1 hour. There you are. Ah, that. I didn't know about that. Oh, that sucks. So, should we leave, yeah, I'm gonna do bypass. Engine inlet bypass. Alright, so our airport should be straight ahead. We're almost there. We'll start descending to 1,500. And it should be, let me look here real quick. There's a big island in there. I'm trying to recognize the islands here. Ah, okay, so it's not this one. Not that one. It is the one after that, not this one. So that would be probably around, probably this one. So I'm not going to descend yet. Yeah, if you come and it happen to come, and I mean and if you're able to, set dates, look at the air show dates, and then you can, there's air shows all over the country. You just got to look at the dates. You can probably go to a couple. I have a friend that came over this year he went to Oshkosh just for a day, but Oshkosh is cool. I've never been to Oshkosh. When I go to Oshkosh, I want to go flying. Hopefully. Yeah, so we don't need to descend yet. So the winds are kind of coming from the south. I think I'm going to land straight in runway 14. Hold on a second. Let me see this island, that island. It should be on that island, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that one. So I'm correct. Heading. So about heading 10. Heading 100. We're flying straight at it, but we would be at an angle to the runway. I want to line up. That should do it. Nice, that would be nice. Fly the Ford Tri. It was here. When was it? I want to say maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was here in this area. The tri-motor. Oh, I see the runway. Spanish gate traffic. Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet is coming in inbound straight in for runway 14. We're about 10 miles out Spanish gate. Alright, so 1,500. And let's do Fletch and start slowing down. We're descending too quick though. Let's do BS instead. About 1,000 feet per minute. Maybe it'll last like 500. First notch of flaps. Full flaps. It is expensive. It really is expensive, which is unfortunate. Most of the cost is due to. All right, now I don't. All right, autopilot's coming off. I don't like what you're doing, man. All right, autopilot's coming off. You were pitching up. We're about to stall here. Still need more. Spanish gate traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie, just all on long final runway 14, Spanish gate. Yeah, me too. I really like those planes. They're awesome planes. Junkers and the Messerschmitt, the 109 and the 262. I like them too. Alright, you got full flex. I just gotta. I feel like I still haven't gotten the hang of this airplane yet. What do you mean? Mostly due to the aircraft itself? You mean what? I might switch to the TBM. What do you guys think? Should I switch to the TBM? Oh, I like all of them. The Wolf, the 109, I like all of them. Keep the Kodiak or fly the TBM? What do you mean? My stream is 1 minute off. Ah, oh, I see what you're saying. Your stream is 1 minute off. I see what you're saying now. Yeah, it should be a few seconds. It should be a few seconds off. Managed to get traffic Fusion 4 challenges on short final runway 14. Slight power changes make a big difference. Fuel. I want to say fuel is the biggest part. Well, yeah, and you rent the aircraft too, so it's... Yeah, it is not cheap. I really wish it was a lot cheaper. So stay in a Kodiak or switch to TBM? The TBM, it's gonna... I'm a lot more familiar with it. Like the Caravan too. It's very easy to bump back into this aircraft. It's not a good landing. Yeah, but here you have airports like flight schools closer to rural areas. All right, I'll switch to the TBM now. It's a faster aircraft and faster for me to set up to. .10 area, 10-10 approach, 110 landing. I agree. I have to agree. All right, let me switch aircraft. And it's going to be a quick switch. Do child air again. And it should take a few seconds. Alright, there you go. Let me get that out of the way. Let's make sure everything is on. On. Alright, cool. 3,500. This time I'm not gonna time it just because it's very, very close. Should be easy to find. Heading is 157. Yeah, I'll get much better landings on this aircraft. Cool. No, it's not. This is the one that comes with the flight simulator. Alright, so I need the flight director on. Heading mode on. Hold on, let me just turn on here real quick. Cool. You can always fly manual. And I'll reconnect on a VetSim with a different aircraft type. TBM-9. Here we go. Spanish gate traffic, Fusion, Port Jet is taxiing down runway 14, backtrack 14. We'll be proceeding to the south at 3,500. TBM, that's a TBM. This one. This is kind of a sports car kind of airplane. It's a very, very good aircraft. Alright, let's go. TBM 930 is the name of this aircraft. It does. The whole aircraft. The throttle does look sporty. It is sporty. It's pretty cool. This aircraft is a beast. If I had to next level upgrade my life, like talking about upgrades, this is the plane I would want. Ah, I see. 1 hour. But you know what? That's what I did on my when I was flying. A lot of my flying was I had to commute 1 hour to the airport. Oh, that's a shame. Tundra Strip. Spanish Gate traffic. Fusion 4 Challenger is departing runway 14, proceeding to the south at 3,500. Look at that, we're already at 150 knots. That's a cruise speed of the previous aircraft. And we already passed it. And we didn't even climb yet. Alright, something is not working here. And I'm not sure why. Yaw damper. I'll just hand fly it for now. Should be right in there. I think I have it in sight. Treasure K. Treasure K traffic. Fusion 4 Challenger is on final runway 14. Treasure K. traffic, Future 4 Charlie Juliet is on final runway 14. Although the first time I flew this plane, it was a disaster. Terrible. Much better now. Oh, that's cool. That would be nice. I agree, though. Bumpy. Turn around. Just managed to get traffic. Future 4 Charlie Juliet is taxiing back to runway 14. Backtrack departure runway 14, proceeding to the east. Correction, proceeding to the southeast. Next heading is 121. It's pretty close to. It's going to be less. Probably be about 4 or 5 minutes. I think I have Maastricht on my scenery. I think I have scenery for Maastricht, pretty sure. Tragic air traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet's departing runway 14 proceeding to the southwest 3,500. See if I can figure out the autopilot situation. I'm not going to worry about it. Set the trim. There we go. Yeah, it is not following it. Oh, head fly. What's Lima Echo Juliet? Liège? No. Oh, Leipzig. Did you like German wings or? Alright, so this is going to be runway 13. I'm just going to go along those islands there. Ah, okay. A320, right? Alright, this is, let's see, what airport is this? This should be Scotland K. It's a private airfield. Dusseldorf, Palma, that's also Aero Wings, right? They have a hub in Dusseldorf. A lot of flights in Dusseldorf. I've flown to Dusseldorf a while back. On what plane was it? I want to say it's probably, DC-10 maybe, or 757. Could be 67. I don't remember. Oh, it's right under me. Alright, let's try to do this. I'll land on there, it's right under me. Scotland K traffic, Fusion 4, Charlie Juliet, is inbound, landing runway 13. Just gonna do a circle here. Scotland K traffic, Fusion 4, Charlie Juliet is on the right downwind runway 13. I remember that. I remember that airline. Yeah, it was for a really, really short time. Scotland K traffic, Fusion 4, Charlie Juliet, turning crosswind runway 13. It was a low cost, right? Scottish Gate traffic, Fusion 4, Charlie Juliet, turning final runway 13. Now we'll be good. Henrik. Nice. Older than you think. I wish I'd have flown like DC-8. I have never flown the DC-8. Scotland K traffic, Vision 4 Charlie Juliet is on short final runway 13. That's not what I want. This is what I want, and this is what I want. There we go. It's a little private island, very nice. I think it looks like it's a little private airport. It's a baseball field on there. Or whatever that is. Man, I barely felt this one. That was nice. Yeah, that was a good landing. Probably one of my best on a TBM now. Oh. Yeah, I flew on both DC-10 and D-11. They're cool airports. Cool aircraft. I miss them. Alrighty, so now we're going over to, let's pull up your situational. We're going over from Scotland K down to Moores Island. And the heading we're looking at is heading 242. Scotland K traffic, Vision 4 Charlie just taxiing down runway 13. Flaps, trim, heading is set. There you go, should be good right there. Oh, nice. Was it a 737? Oh, there, it was cool. I never flown on it, but I think it was pretty cool. My guess is he was going to Austria. Oh, Hong Kong. So it was what, 767 then? Nice. And I heard it was a really good airline. I'm going to line up here and I'm going to take a look at the scenery because I think this scenery looks pretty cool. I don't think I've been here before. let's check out the scenery. All these scenery you can fly on Flight Sim TO for free. Pretty cool little airport by the pier, marina. Very nice. It's like a good place to go on vacation. Alright, here we go. Next step. Next, like... or an A330. I'm trying to think what they had. I remember 7.6, and I really don't remember if it was 777 or A330 that they had. I would have to look it up. Fusion for July Juliet, the part of runway 13 proceeding to the southwest. Let's call it K. Yeah, there is scenery for it on around the web. There's Flight Sim TO has some scenery. That's an idea for to do bush flying. Find some little small fields, and that'll be nice. Alright, so we are going now to an island that's a little bit farther out. Should take us about... I want to say about 7, 8 minutes to get there. Pick up on speed here. Wait, I got lost. Please do what? Oh. I know what you mean now. Never mind. Disregard. To do, bush flying in, Seychelles. I need to look into scenery, see what they have. But I have planned, so next one might be... Oh, I didn't know about that. So you cannot get scenery on Xbox? I didn't know that. Can you get on VetSim on Xbox? Yeah, that should be the island right there in front of us. And then we're looking to land somewhere around there. Runways are Abaco, so that's Moors. 09 or 27. So the runway goes this way, which means we can come in like that, slightly off, point to the little pond there. Yeah, we'll be there in no time. Quick. I use... So on the PC, you have to install a software called vPilot. And then you connect to... through there you connect through ATC. And usually when I fly, except on Mondays, I check for ATC first. I'll pull up the screen here so you can see it. What I look at, I just look at the VetSim map and see what's available. But almost the whole area here in Florida is has ATC now. Oh, this is a cool controller. I know him. So, and there we are. So we're flying to this island here. This one. The airport should be in there somewhere. I don't think it's going to show on here. Oh, it does show. That one. And that's us. That's kind of what I look, what's available. Either in green or this shaded areas here. Or these areas there. Casablanca. Scottish control. And so on and so forth. Pull the clock back 1 hour again. Let's do, what, sunset or sunrise? Sunrise, like it. And I think I see the runway. Alright, cool. Start our descent. What was it called again, this airport? Let's see. Moore's Island traffic, there's a Fort Challenger that is inbound, crosswind for runway 27. Welcome back, Ducky. No. I don't think they have it on the phone. Do you plan on having a flight simulator on PC anytime? It was, I want to say 12 hours, 12, 14 hours, 12 hours. I flew from St. Petersburg to Honolulu nonstop, polar route. Now, longest nonstop, sitting in front of the computer was maybe, it's hard to tell, but I think it was Amsterdam, Toronto, about 8 hours. Horizontal traffic, Fusion, Fort Challengers is on final for runway 27. It's below 200, so we can lower the landing gear. Are we going to be able to slow down in time? I think so. Horizontal traffic, Fusion Fort Challengers, short final runway 27. Use my special trick here to slow down the aircraft. Man, it's not slowing down. I have to go around. Maybe. Yeah, too fast. Where's all that traffic? Fusion Fort Challenger. Let Juliet is coming around. It's going around. Where's all that traffic? Fusion Fort Challenger. That is turning cross runway 27. Amazon traffic, Fusion Fort Challenger is turning downwind runway 27. That looks a lot better. So during the 8 hours, you're checking for fuel, you're doing calculations, make sure everything's looking good, the systems are looking good. It's kind of what it is. You do on the autopilot, but you're constantly checking. So you basically change from being the pilot to being like more a manager and kind of looking at the numbers, making sure everything is looking good. You have to do position reports. Sometimes you have to do if you're not on ADSB, but all right, it should be good. Horizontal traffic, Fusion Fort Challenger is turning base runway 27. And horizontal traffic, Fusion Fort Challenger is turning final 27. me a second. Trim set, flip set, next heading. All right, Enrico, see you. Nice to stopping by. See you next time. You go over. So you're doing like constant checks. Yes, it's not like you're super intensely non-stop busy, but you're constantly monitoring. It's not a, drive yourself, not a nut situation. It's just monitoring. I know. Oh yeah, that's funny. I didn't think about that. I think that they probably get to the point where they've got really, really sleepy. Maybe. I'm gonna take off on 09er. Yeah, that's true. I just noticed that today, at least. I think they thought the Kodiak landings were more fun, bouncy landings. All right, next one should be, I think the last one. Yeah, it's second to last. And a heading will be 321. All right. Trim is set, flip set, ready to go. Where's all traffic? For Charlie, just departing runway 09 or proceeding to the northeast. Correction, proceeding to the northwest. Where's Alan? Quick sec. Sounds good. I'll see you next time. Thanks for stopping by again. Dougie. Sounds good. If you heard, you heard. If you didn't, it's all good. Alright, so we're looking at, let's see, it's that island ahead, and the airport should be right around there. And that's a runway 32. Yeah, we're gonna land on a 32, so it's pretty much straight in. Try to slow down a little bit earlier this time. Came in way too fast for the approach. Couldn't slow it down. Or should we do sunset? Try to look at the features. Start descending. So I fly over this line, right over here, towards that area. Should be lined up with the runway. I don't see the runway yet. Or maybe I do. I think, let's see. Okay, traffic Fusion 4 Challenge unit is on the final for runway 32. I think I see it. Maybe. Oh, I do see it now. Quarter K traffic, Fusion 4 Challenge unit is on final runway 3-2. About 85 knots. It's a little bit of a tailwind. I'm just going to turn around and take off from 1-4. And then we're going to Freeport, our last stop. Flaps are set. Set our trim. Elevator trim is set. We're looking at going west on a heading of pretty much follow the island. I don't really need to set the would not need to set the heading. .271 it would be the heading. Deepwater gate traffic, Fusion Port Challenges departing runway 9 are proceeding to the west at 3,500. Some left rudder. Flaps up, gear up. Kind of just follow along the coast. Should be a short flight. So I need to aim right around, let's see here. Pull up the map. Going westbound. I see that. So right around this heading. Need to keep an eye on my ITT. Autopilot's been acting up, so I've been hand flying the whole way. Need to look if there's any traffic arriving. Nobody, just us. Look back at the chart. So looking down ahead, I see the water over there on the right-hand side of the island. Right-hand side of us, like north. And it's kind of where we're looking at. It's kind of where the airport is. So the runways follows this way. So I'm going to point out this way and then fly down. That should work for a, although it's going to be, we'll be landing on 2-4. Let me check the winds again. Yeah, still 2-4, about 2 knots. It's a long runway, it really doesn't matter, but I don't want to just pop up traffic, and we'll be coming the other way. So I will do a downwind over the water. And then a left upwind for 2-4. It's kind of what we're looking at here. So over the water, then a left turn over the this part of the island, this little arm here, and then make a left. And I leave the GPS all zoomed in, so I'd have no. I don't want to use no reference to the GPS, just visual. Change here to runway heading, which is 248.
By the way, I feel bad. I never asked you how your love life is going.
As you know, that was a dumb deal long ago.
I think I see the airport right there. We'll start a descent here. Fly lowers, stay away to the traffic. $1,500. $1,000 to go. Now runway heading. Freeport traffic, Fusion 4 Challenger, it's on downwind for runway 24. And there's our 1,500. Start slowing down here. Wind blowing from the left. Correct slightly. let's do a short base to final. Gonna get to my flap speed once I'm on once the airport is at my 9 o'clock. Here's the airport to the left there. Actually, we'll land on 06, my bad. Report traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet is on the downwind for runway 6. I'll be doing a close base to final for runway 06. Gears coming down. First notch of flaps. Second notch of flaps. We're by the threshold. Report traffic, Fusion 4 Charlie Juno is turning base for runway 06. About 85 knots. Report traffic Fusion 4 Charlie Juliet is turning final runway 6. Just let it roll. No reverse. Get off at Bravo. Flaps are coming up. Trims set. There you go. Julius, clear of runway 06. I definitely need more practice on a Kodiak. Wow. I feel like it's a lot harder to fly than a Caravan, but good experience. Park brake is set. Alrighty, welcome guys. Welcome to awesome. I love this aircraft. Cool aircraft. Thanks for sticking around. And next week, I'm thinking between Seychelles or Belize. I need to look into the scenery, see what I find. So next week, same time, 2300 Zulu. We'll be doing these bush flying adventures or flights, and anybody is welcome to join. I'll be coming in. I'll start the stream like 15 minutes earlier to help out with those who need help setting up vPilot. It's also a good opportunity. So it's beginners or not, good opportunity to get used to how VetSim works and flying works. So even if you're not comfortable in flying an aircraft, we can figure out a way to make this happen. It's all about fun. That's what it is, for these at least. So thanks for sticking around. See you guys later.